He didn't care about no taxing over there.
I knew it.
He just wanted a reason to say,
hey man, you don't know what he's talking about. Hey man, that's not what it says. Hey man, that's not what he's talking about. He said no taxes on overtime. And now look at you. Just dumb.
Yep. Hey everybody, this is Dean FM, Dean Fraser Milford here for your creature comfort, and today I wanted to do another reaction video. This one's going to be used my hashtag FAFO on TikTok. Let's get right into it. You know what the dealio is. Please make sure to like and subscribe. First one is going to be the Florida voter regrets voting for Trump
in 2016, 2020, and 2024. We live in the Florida Panhandle, and we thought that this would be good for our business, but we're finding out now that we were wrong, and I want to publicly say that we are regretting our votes at this point. My husband and me own a construction company, and we literally do not have workers anymore. Most of our workers are from Mexico, and they're good, hard workers. I talked to a few of them, and they said they were just too scared to come back to work because of all the raids. Our construction company is likely to go out of business now.
Oh, so now you get it. But where were you when they pardoned January 6th terrorists? When they put an accused rapist and child predator into the White House, and then gave a Fox News host with the whiskey problem the keys to national security? Where were you when voting rights were being gutted, and when books were being banned, when history was being rewritten, and when billionaires got a tax break while you paid more for groceries?
It affects her now.
Where were you when they tried to overturn an election in broad daylight, and when children were ripped from their parents at the border, and when Supreme Court seats were stolen to control your body? You ignored the facts, you mocked the warnings, and you voted for chaos like it was a game show.
Total chaos.
Now that dumpster fire is parked in your driveway, and it's affecting your business, and now you want sympathy. Nah, honey, keep that same energy you had when you told us to get over it. You need to own it, wear it, and pray your apology becomes before the next disaster that you helped to create. We're going to need you to get up off your butt and get in the streets. That's right, hit the streets, sister, because it's time to do some protesting. And you and everyone who voted for this mess should be on the front line.
I agree with that. Get out there, protest. I admit, I think, definitely. I wouldn't mind if somebody who's at a protest who has voted for Trump, like, get out there. That's a big thing for me. It's like a lot of people who are talking about this, they seem to get in front of their camera and they don't do anything. It doesn't seem like they go out. It doesn't seem like they really make a big impact with their voice. It seems like they just kind of like do a little venting and then off to the regular America to go eat my Carterasian bistro that I just voted off all these workers to just basically, it's up in the air, they're freedom. People make me sick. They really do. This one's by Bernard Taylor for Congress. Play stupid games and win stupid prizes.
I need y'all to lock in with me real quick. So, for those of you who don't know, you know I'm a firefighter. I'm a firefighter by trade. If you know anything about firefighters in the South, let's just say I'm a blue dot in a real big Red Sea. So,
everybody got to be strong down there, I'm sure.
The other night, right? And it came, that moment I knew was coming. One of the guys at the table was talking about how his overtime was taxed. And I was like, yeah, your overtime, they took the taxes out, huh? He's like, well, what's going on? I thought we weren't supposed to have no tax on overtime. That's what they told us. And I was like, you got
benefits on your extra labor,
a little bit now. We had a whole conversation about this beforehand, and he swore up and down he read the bill. I knew he didn't read it, but he swore up and down he read it. And so I calmly, say, hey man, I thought you said you read the bill.
He said he scoured it.
I did. Well, I kind of skimmed it. I said, all right, well, since you skimmed it, I'm telling you what it says.
No.
Your taxes are still coming out of your overtime, sir. You will be eligible for a deduction of up to $12,500 at the end of the year when you file your taxes.
Oh.
He was like, what? I was like, yeah, man. You're still going to be taxed for your overtime. And then I know how much overtime he works. So he doesn't even realize that he's going to make more money, and his income's going to be so high that that deduction is not even going to be worth it. And he's still going to be paying higher taxes in the end.
Yeah.
And after I broke this down to him, he's just,
He didn't care about no tax on over there.
I know it.
He just
I know
wanted
it's
a reason
coming.
to say,
hey man, you don't know what he's talking about. Hey man, that's not what it says. Hey
Orange
man,
true.
that's not what he's talking about. He said no taxes on overtime. And now look at you.
mm-hmm.
Just dumb.
Yep. Another situation is somebody who thought that the slight benefit that they would get would mean that they'd be exempt from all the other bad things that are going to happen all around them. But they said, no, me and my self, I won't get the tax on the overtime and I'll be safe. This one is by Green. Green means go. Yellow means slow. Red means drop now, pop now, roll. Though you got it. Stop. Just take it like a... Update on crying car lady. Spoiler, she doesn't regret her vote. This is going to be a key. Hashtag FAFO, hashtag empathy, hashtag mega quote.
And there it is.
So a couple days ago, I did make a video where I was crying because I was having a mental day. I was struggling. Did I vote for Trump? Hell yeah, I did. And will I do it again if he can make things happen in the next 4 years? Yes. For everybody that wants to sit and make fun of me for my weight, maybe you should learn a backstory about somebody before you make comments on their post about how they've never ate a vegetable or a produce in their life. I don't know if any of you haters out there have ever had to be on prednisone or any steroid for long periods of time to keep your organs from shutting down. But I'm making this video so you have something new to make fun of. I sure hope you guys are not raising your kids to bully people. I don't understand. You hate on me because I voted for Trump. I have friends that voted for Kamala. I don't care.
I don't know about you guys, but all I heard in that little response video from her was me, how it affects me, my situation, me, what's good for me, and what's good for me. Which ironically was the entire point of me posting the original video of this lady crying on the internet. You only care, ma'am, because it's affecting you. And you didn't care about anybody else or any of the other groups of people that were going to be harmed by this orange person being in the White House. And look, I'm a mom. I don't condone bullying. I don't think anyone should be calling you fat or whatever. But I can understand where people are coming from because you guys can dish it out, but you can never take the amount of posts that I make that have just been flooded with comments about my freaking nose ring, about libtard, about this, about that, about every single, my husband must be gay, all kinds of stuff. You guys can dish it out so hard, but you can never take it. And it's honestly infuriating. You're only mad now because people are calling you out for your vote. People are saying to you, just like I did, we can't feel empathy for you because you didn't feel 1 ounce of sympathy for any other group of people other than yourself when you cast that vote. And one last thing I have to say, because I hate this when people like her say things like, well, I have friends that voted for Kamala. I have friends that voted for her. And I don't care. Yeah, because that's just a difference of like pizza toppings. Okay. You not liking a certain politician because you don't like this or that policy or whatever. We can disagree on those things. This is not that. You voted for somebody that was going to actively harm other groups of people. And he made no bones about it. He said that. He said what he was going to do. And now he's doing it. And you still voted for that because you thought it wasn't going to affect you. So welcome to the party, ma'am. We don't feel bad.
But we feel pathetic. That's my idea was reacting to hashtag FAFO on TikTok. And yeah, please let me know what you think. See you in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.